All right, guys, I just found a giant buried in the snow. Holy cow. What's up, guys? Out here with Matt today at his grandparents' farm. How much land we got out here?
300 acres or something.
Got 300 acres to walk today. It is March 12th. So almost 2 weeks into March. We got a fresh coat of snow, which is gonna make it pretty tough, but hopefully we'll turn some up and we'll take you along. All right, guys, I just found a giant buried in the snow. Holy cow, do you see it? Oh my gosh. Time's up, baby. Matt's with me. I'm gonna have him hold the camera and pull this sucker out. He's a giant. Woo! What'd you think about that? I am pumped. Guys, woo! Picked up the first one today, and it is a stud. He was tines up, buried in the snow. This is my 12th one for the year. Definitely my biggest antler. Carries his mass all the way out.
You got a soda can for a base.
He does too. What you think about that? So I appreciate you taking me out here, Matt. Hopefully we find his match set and pick up a couple more. Give me some.
Let's hope I find my first shed.
And your first shed. Matt's looking for his first ever shed.
All I find is deadheads.
That's all right. You want to get a close up of that?
Yeah. I think the neighbors heard you yell.
Probably. I always get so hyped. Holy cow, guys. I'm so stoked right now. It doesn't get any better than this. That was number 12 this year. Biggest one yet. Haven't picked up his match set yet. Yet, keyword. But we're gonna hammer this today. There's quite a bit of snow, so I'm sure there are a bunch out here, but can't see them. And then tomorrow, Sunday, it's gonna get a lot warmer, and I think we're planning on coming back out. So wish us luck, and hopefully I'll catch you on the big camera pretty soon. Oh, okay, sorry I'm a touch out of breath. I spotted a pile of bones sliding down the side of this ridge right here from the opposite side. Ended up making my way through, climbed up here, and sure enough, it's a dead buck. A real old one. Spindly little thing. There it is. Oh well, real tiny guy. Wonder what he was. Probably just a little spike. It's the first find of the day. We're gonna keep walking. All right, guys, so Case and I just switched from the ridges back on their piece to the waterways and little strips of timber. He was gonna take the timber line, I was gonna take the waterway, and sure enough, see one sticking up right there. Looks like an old one, small one. That's the first one of the day. All right, guys, Case and I just switched locations. We were walking some deep draws and ridges on the other side of the property. We switched over here to some waterways and some timber. I decided to take the waterway. Case was gonna take the timber, and sure enough, picked up the first one of the day. Little 3, that's the first one for me this year. Not too bad.
Good eye.
We're gonna keep walking. All right, guys, I'm just walking the waterway. I thought I spotted a shed up here and stepped on something. I don't know if you can see that down there, but there are tines sticking up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, see what we got. Let me pull out my phone real quick. Hidden gem. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that guy. Real nice young 5. That's what I like to see. Boom, baby. That's 2 in the waterways. All right, guys. Walking another waterway and walking over here. I was walking on this side and there is tines up. Tine up. Right there. Looks like a decent one. I'm gonna wait for Kason to get here so he can film it, and I'm gonna pull it out. Heck yes, that's 3. That's not a bad one. Put him up next to him. That's a good one. Guys, just picked up this one out of the waterway. Kason wasn't with me, so he didn't get a chance to film it. I appreciate you filming, by the way. Picked this one up in the waterway, and I spotted this guy tines up from back there. I'm gonna go ahead and film it on the phone. A little hidden surprise. See what we got. Oh yeah, it's buried. Ooh, oh yeah.
It's a good one.
Not a bad one. Not as big as I thought. Pretty good though. Not bad. Make sure his other side's not right here. We're gonna keep walking, see what we can find. All right, I'm walking the right side, Casey's walking the left, and I was piddle farting around and he looked up and to the left there's a fresh one sitting in the waterway. Nice. Heavy 4. That's what's up, give me some. First one. Not bad. Good day so far. In the waterway, 4 in the waterway, none in the timber, so we're gonna keep hitting it hard. All right, guys, I'm just finishing up the day here, March 13th. It is 6:45, so daylight saving time kicked in. Got an extra hour today. Got the shed hunt, turned out pretty good. I was out there with Kason today. Picked up this one, a fresh 3 in the waterway. Picked up what I believe is last year's shed, a really solid 5. Big tines, big brow, little kicker off the base, crazy antler. I hope you all enjoyed that find. This one was my favorite today. Picked up this real gnarly 5. This one's been out there for a couple years probably. Pretty crazy find too. Just found that sticking up out of the waterway. So today's tip is check your waterways if you have waterways. Why that's such a big deal is because bucks won't stand on their feet all night when they're feeding, so they're going to find a spot to bed right off of the food. So these waterways provide protection between them and the really cold ground. So they're going to go out there and stay warm, and then they'll get back up on their feet and go feed. So tip this week, always check your waterways, and don't look for the entire shed. Look for just the tip, because that's what usually happens. The grass covers them up and they're buried and they're hard to see, but it can be done. And then yesterday picked up this giant 4. Biggest shed this year. I couldn't have been happier with this one. So ended up being a pretty good week. We got a lot of snow, which sucked. Today it finally melted off, so we would have done a lot better if the snow wasn't there. It is what it is, but next week we're going to be back after it. I wanted to give you all an idea of how the year's turning out so far. Miles for piles, baby. So we're putting in the miles, currently at 85 this year, so I'm getting really close to that goal of 150. Let's see, that was number 12, so 13, 14, 15. I'm at 15 sheds, the goal's 25, so a little bit over halfway on the goal for both miles and sheds. So doing really well this year, and I cannot wait to get back after it after work this week. So make sure to like and subscribe. That keeps us out here in the woods and producing content that you like to see. So I will catch you all next week.